Caleroga Shark Media.
Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. Leading up to his 40th birthday, Prince Harry shared in a heartfelt email to People that the best gift he has ever received is his children, Archie and Lilibet. I enjoy watching them grow every single day and I love being their dad. Harry is said to be gearing up to mark his 40th birthday this Sunday with a low-key celebration at home in Montecito, surrounded by family and close friends, but the Duke of Sussex has also planned a more adventurous after-party, an outdoor escape to the Californian mountains. According to the Express, Harry has organised a getaway to the Cold Spring Trail, just a few miles from the mansion he shares with Meghan, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. The trail, known for its scenic streams and pools, will give Harry and his friends a chance to cool off, but they'll also have to be cautious of local wildlife, including snakes and even large cats. The insider noted that Harry and his group are in for a rugged experience, saying, "Let's hope he's taking an experienced guide with him." We'll note that it would be odd to share this advance as Harry tends to be security-minded. We'll see if the plans now change. Hannah Funris writes in the Telegraph, "Gone is the royal duty, engagements shaking hands with volunteers on a wet Wednesday back in Britain. Begone too are the palaces, the honorary military titles, and many of the old friends who would drag him down to the pub or reminisce over their school days and army escapades. Instead, there is Montecito. Walks on the beach, bike rides, school runs and jellyfish kites flowing on the lawn. Flanked by security on the rare occasions he is seen in public, Prince Harry is in demand but under the radar. He works out, occasionally goes out for dinner, hosts new friends at his 9-bedroom home, complete with 16 bathrooms and a swimming pool. Prince Archie is now 5 and at a local school, while 3-year-old Princess Lilibet, according to her mother, has found her voice. There is much, in short, to enjoy. But if a 40th birthday is a chance to sit back and evaluate life, Harry has more than most to think about. The public now knows more about him than they ever dreamed, thanks to Spare, all 416 pages of it, including a memorable account of frostbite around the time of Prince William's wedding. And the future, for the first time in his life, is Harry's alone to decide. No longer under the eye of his hated palace officials, his path is his own to choose. As for the rumours that Harry is now estranged from all of his old friends, supporters are quick to disagree. Of course, he keeps in touch with his former circle, says one staunch Sussex ally, but it doesn't mean he wants to come back. Some old friends back in London still talk with him via an occasional FaceTime or WhatsApp, albeit they find some of Harry's new world baffling. His day-to-day life does indeed seem enviable. There is meditation, a 30 to 40-minute session each day scheduled in to make sure it happens, and exercise, formerly at Barry's boot camp in LA, more recently with personal trainers. He chats with his staff, enjoys the garden, marvels at the local birds, does the school run, walks the dogs. He and the Duchess have been seen occasionally at local steakhouse Lucky's and upmarket Italian restaurant Tre Lune. The friends they are seen with are high-powered millionaires, billionaires, business leaders and successful entrepreneurs and producers. His status as an ex-royal is convoluted. He is still a prince, the son of a king and the brother of a future king. Archie's nursery, he showed us via Netflix, has a formal photograph of his late grandma Diana wearing a tiara on its wall. He has asked new acquaintances in California to call him Harry, but wants his children to be prince and princess, believing it will affect their security status. He and Meghan no longer have HRH status, but were addressed formally as Your Royal Highness at points on their tour in Colombia. There is no question that the Sussex's deals have come rolling in as a result of their former titles and status. One glance of their new website displays their full titles in a coat of arms, which looks remarkably regal to the untrained eye. But the site's biography of Harry describes a humanitarian, military veteran, mental health advocate, and environmental campaigner, with no mention of his birthright. A prince in self-imposed exile is proving too good a story for those with an agenda to pass up. But the message coming loud and clear from Team Sussex: they're ready to look forward and move on. Former royal butler Pat Burrell told Closer, Harry will be in exile for his 40th birthday. It'll probably be a low-key celebration inside the gates of their home with celebrity friends. I don't think he's happy. The saddest thing is that he could have had it all, but while the children are small, there's no way things will change for Harry because he adores his wife, his family, and that is the path he's on. I am sure he's homesick, and I'm sure his upcoming 40th birthday is making him reflect on the past and his previous life. If Harry doesn't have regrets, he doesn't have a soul. A lawsuit questioning Prince Harry's US visa status brought by the Heritage Foundation has been terminated, according to Newsweek. The lawsuit stemmed from Harry's detailed account of using drugs, including cocaine, marijuana, and psychedelics, which the Heritage Foundation claimed might have led to preferential treatment for the prince. The organization sought the release of his visa records to determine whether US immigration laws were properly followed. While the details of the judge's decision remain sealed, the Heritage Foundation's chief counsel, Kyle Brosnan, emphasized that the case was unique and that they would continue to monitor the situation. It appears that his visa status will not be made public, at least for now. In the Daily Mail, Rebecca English stuck up for Kate's video. Rebecca writes, "Some cynics were quick to scoff that this bucolic and decidedly wholesome slice of family life appeared contrived, but in fact they would be wrong. What you see is pretty much what you get with the Prince and Princess of Wales. And as parents, William and Kate really do practice what they preach," friends stress. The lack of tech, the outdoors lifestyle, and their love of nature are part and parcel of their daily lives. One of the most striking aspects of the video, however, has to be the affection shown between the couple who are not known for their public displays. William and Kate simply care less what people think and are doubling down on what matters to them. Several years ago, I wrote how the princess has something of the steel marshmallow about her. The nickname was given to the late Queen Mother, soft and squishy on the outside, but with a rod of iron down her back. Kate has put that inner steel to good use, particularly over the last incredibly challenging 9 months, but also from the start of her journey into royal life, ring-fencing her marriage, family, and children. Palace Intrigue will be right back. Hello to Joan Gold, who left us a 5-star review under the heading, "Love it, goes from strength to strength. Informative, timely, and interesting. Royal news updates are timely and interesting. Love this podcast and highly recommend it. Just gets better and better." Thanks, Joan. We appreciate the love. And you can also send us an audio review if you wish to thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Mike and Zara Tyndall were spotted at the Burley Horse Trials in Lincolnshire last weekend with their 3 children, Mia, Lena, and Lucas. What caught the attention of eagle-eyed fans wasn't just their playful antics, but the sight of Mia wearing an Apple AirTag on her outfit. This simple but clever tech move suggests the couple is taking no chances when it comes to keeping track of their kids during public outings. Apple AirTags, which launched in 2021, were originally designed to track valuables like phones and keys. However, more parents, including the Tyndalls, have started using them as a tool to ensure their children don't wander off, especially in crowded spaces. While Mia seems to be the only one wearing an AirTag, her younger siblings, Lena, 6, and Lucas, 3, were seen larking about in the grass. At one point, their dad had to intervene to break up a playful fight between them. Later, Lucas could be seen climbing on his Uncle Peter Phillips' back before settling down with an ice cream. Meanwhile, Zara, an Olympic medalist, was busy competing in the cross-country section on her horse class affair. Although she took a tumble during the course, she was unharmed. The family day out seemed to highlight both the light-hearted and cautious approach the Tyndalls take with their children, balancing fun with a little tech-savvy parenting. A newly unveiled statue of Queen Elizabeth II, Prince Philip, and their beloved corgis in Antrim Castle Gardens is drawing a mix of admiration and critique. Created by Belfast artist Anto Brennan, the bronze statue is intended to commemorate the UK's longest-serving monarch, but its reception has been divided. Antrim and Newtown Abbey councillor Vera McWilliam didn't hold back, stating that the statue does not resemble the Queen in any shape or form. Local visitor Richard shared similar sentiments, even suggesting it be taken down. Others, like Brenda, appreciated the essence of the tribute, but felt the statue could depict the Queen in her older years for a more accurate portrayal. Meanwhile, Alejandro from London complimented the representation of Prince Philip and the corgis, but said the Queen's likeness seemed off. An interesting note about Charles: right after the death of Elizabeth, royal author Robert Hardman explains, when Charles called William via the palace switchboard to break the news to him, he was forced to tell the operator, "It's me," as he suddenly realized he couldn't reveal that he was king yet. And there you have it. As mentioned, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, Apple, or the app of your choice, and leave us a review or some stars if you're enjoying the show. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue, and good times.